Welcome to Video Game Expertise, and the second of our two-part series of E3 2024 predictions. I know what you're thinking. How can you be right about all of these predictions? Well, that's called expertise, and I have it, and I'm here to convey it. Prepare yourself for the second round, starting now. Next E3 prediction. Microsoft's leaving the industry in disgrace. They've failed endless times. Their non-video game systems are... nobody believes it. We know they're not video games, they're computer games. And good riddance to them for lying to us about video games, which weren't video games, but were computer games, which were garbage and shouldn't have been made. And also, I haven't talked about this yet, but their controller causes cancer and stimulates the body in a negative way, which reduces the potential for psychic capabilities. So, I don't know if you knew that, but yeah, it's a spoiler alert. I'm going to talk about that more, but the controller is dangerous and shouldn't be used. It's just garbage, and as well as everything with them, and they're going to pay for their crimes against video games. They're going to be drummed out of the industry at E3. That'll be the end of them. Next up, E3 predictions. PlayStation 4 will be announced. There's been all sorts of speculation on what PlayStation 4 will be like. You know, how's it going to run? Is it going to be better than the PlayStation 3? PlayStation hasn't, been a big player recently against the Nintendo Switch with the PlayStation 3. Well, bada bing, bada boom, it's time. PlayStation 4. And what is it going to retail for? $444? I mean, that makes the perfect sense to me. I'm looking forward to the controllers, which are a perfect fit for a human hand, not a other sort of creature hand, which might be playing it. But for humans, it's going to be perfect. My next E3 prediction, Kid Icarus CGI movie series. I think it's time for Kid Icarus, the franchise, to explode. They haven't had a game for a long time, but this is a way to get people interested in the franchise so that then they can make new games. And Kid Icarus is incredibly popular. Angel Boy that flies around and shoots arrows. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Another E3 prediction. Punch-Out! Netflix live-action series. I know. You're like, why aren't they making more video games? It's because it's going to lead to more video games, because they're going to do a video game about the series in which is based on the video game. Which Punch-Out? Will it be Punch-Out? Mike Tyson's Punch-Out? Super Punch-Out? I don't know. But it doesn't really matter. As long as it has Doc and Little Mac. Their adventures and all this fun and exciting stuff. And then what's going to happen? New Punch-Out game. Based on the series. It's going to be great. Next prediction. Mother 4 finally released in English. It's been speculated, when is it coming out? What's going on with it? It's never been talked about. Nintendo's kept it secret in Japan. Nobody's allowed to play it in, that speaks English. They don't let anybody touch it, so nobody knows anything about it. But it's coming out, and it's going to be in English. And I know there are controversies with, depictions of things I won't discuss here, but I think those depictions will be just fine in English. Welcome to the new world, buddy. Take it and leave it. Next prediction. EA is going out of business due to their sports games. Failing like Gears of War and Modern Warfare. People don't want to play that crap. They played those sports games enough. It's time to move on. Do something else. We understand the rules of hockey, football, baseball, basketball. I love it. That's great. Those are games. They're video games, 100%, but we've got enough of that. So no more Gears of War golf. And finally, my final E3 prediction. New Grand Theft Auto game where you play one of the prostitutes with an adults-only rating. Grand Theft Auto is often ventured looking for the adults-only rating, and of course we've got all the media attention with Stormy Daniels. Guess what? I want to play her in a Grand Theft Auto game, and that's what you're going to get to do. Grand Theft Auto with Stormy Daniels voicing the main character. Now, it won't actually be her, but she'll be voicing it. A great time for Grand Theft Auto players everywhere. Finally, you get to play a beautiful prostitute, which you've always wanted to play, and now you get to be her. Stormy Daniels. I want to role play as Stormy Daniels, and you know why. It's going to be a great time. Well, those are my E3 predictions. A little video game expertise goes a long way, and you just got a lot of it. Did you think I forgot Gorf? Finally, the Gorf sequel. You can't miss it. It's going to be at E3. My prediction, it's not going to be as good as you expect. I hate to say it, but I don't think it's going to perform as well as Gorf 1. Anyway, check out E3. We're going to have a great time. All the greatest hits, and Sonic is dead. I'm the video game expert.